What's up, Lago? So just waiting for the people to come in. What's up, everybody? Can you guys hear me? Hello. Wow, there's a lot of people. I didn't expect that. I thought I was gonna have maybe like 5 people just to hang out. But that's awesome. Pretty cool. 54 people watching. That's insane. You're welcome, Justin. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I have like 30 to 45 minutes, and I miss talking to you guys, to be honest. It used to be fun. We used to do live streams. So I'm just gonna quickly browse Banggood if you guys want me to see anything. Make a motor timing debag compensation. I was gonna do that today, but I got sidetracked with a couple other things. I went out and took the DYS Shark, and I finally made in the DM split, like gave it good flights, and it was very good. But the thing is, about the video, like if I make it, I'm just gonna say it's good because it was really, really good. It was one of the best micros. But now people are gonna say I'm saying that because it's mine, but I don't know how. I think I'm just gonna show the footage and then you guys decide. I think that's the best way to go about it. Yeah, it's windy here too. It was pretty windy today. Best budget Whoop FC for the money. Well, I just got one, but I don't know if it's the best. It's the Racerstar one. Oh no, but it's not for Whoop. It is a Whoop FC, but it's for 1S brushed. It's like an old one flight controller, so it's pretty cool. Any Flight 1 stuff planned? No. What's Flight 1? Maybe I don't understand. The Sky Zone FC house. It's beautiful. Actually, I forgot about it. It's reliable. It's very good. What happened to the Martian 3 build? I went to take it out yesterday. No, 2 days ago, I think. And the camera wasn't working, so the wire got ripped, so I just didn't fly it. But I am planning on flying it this week to do the giveaway for that one, the 6-inch Martian, and the other. It was the budget $123 quad. I'm also going to be announcing the winner on that one too. So if you didn't go into that giveaway, this is like you have a couple days to go and leave a comment on that video, so you can win it. Both of them. Hello, Mind Man. How's it going? My question: do you get a lot of requests to review clones? How do you handle it? No, I just I pick what I want and I get what I want. It's I just do whatever I see is in front of me. I can't explain it. I just get what I get. Flight 1 or race flight? Haven't tested either of them, actually. Never. Race flight's too expensive for me to bring here. It's just gonna be way too much for customs and shipping. It's not even worth it. Did you fix the F405 Twitch with your diagnostic video? Not yet. I haven't even continued upon that because I got, moving to the new shop here and then just still kind of settling down with everything and trying to figure out new ways to test everything. How long have you been flying? Maybe 2 years, I think. I think around 2 years, maybe. Could you test the Bolt 32 from Flight 1? I could check it. If I could find it in Europe for a good price, I'll pick one up. But listen, guys, I mean, if you want me to review something, like, it'll help if you guys, like, maybe if 5 people all of a sudden somehow emailed, let's just say Bolt or some other company, and told him, that, hey, send it to him. He does reviews. We want to see it. And then maybe it'll work, and I can get the stuff you guys really want. Yeah, I'm in Europe. Bajangles. Does a 2.5 lens and FPV is wider than 1.8? No, I think the smaller the number, the wider. That's how it works. If I remember correctly. I use GoPro on my Fox ears. GoPro lens, I get them from Banggood. They're like $5, I think. Can you show the EV? I actually gave away the EV100 to a good friend of mine who needed a pair of goggles. So that's why I haven't been able to do anything with it. Will you post flight video of the Sky Zone FC? Because I have flight videos of the Sky Zone FC. It's the ESC testing quad. If you kind of search for that, you'll figure it out. Yes, Yellow FPV says, can noisy ESC kill flight controller or motor? Most definitely, and it can burn your camera also. Because that's a huge voltage spike and current rush that's going back to everything. And it could just burn the tiniest, resistor, and then your whole board just gets fried. Or, yeah. Mini quads make fun. Mesh, what's the best 2.5 inch? My the drone mesh split save. I'm not joking. It was so good today. I don't know, to be honest. A 2.5 inch. The only one I could think of, but I really didn't fly it, was the iFlight Advanced, I think. But I don't remember I didn't actually fly it though. That's the only one that I know is a 2.5 inch. What's happening? I have no idea. I pretended I was a dealer, and then I wrote Eoshin about the EV200. Like, oh, when are they gonna be in stock? And they told me in January, sometimes in the middle of January, but that never went through. I never wrote him back again, but yeah. Anyways, Whitehead, they're still on pre-order. Mesh, what's the difference between? Oh shit, I missed it. Hold on, guys. You guys are going too fast. I never had it go this fast before. What's the difference between the Fat Shark V3 and HD3? The HD3 is a 4x3 and the V3 is a 16x9. But the HD3 you get more. I use the HD3 and I love it. The only one I would ever change it to is the Sky Zone, the new Sky Zones, but I just haven't had the time to mod the nose thing because my nose doesn't fit. So Hadley Famous says, I can ask a friend the new Racerstar is going to be 64-bit. I saw the prototype test yesterday. Well, that's pretty cool actually. But I mean, they still haven't even, you know, fully optimized the F4s and F7s, and these people are jumping to 64-bit. But that's very good. I don't know what they're gonna be able to do with that, but that should be pretty good. Maytech VTX review. It works. I never had any issues with it. I don't know how I could review it. You're doing a grand job, Meshi. Thank you, Chris. Best motor. The T motors are the best motors right now. If you're looking for high-end motors, T motors, all of them are just insane, the new ones. I used to hate T motor. I hated the guts out of T motor. I had the worst experiences with them, but recently they're just phenomenal. Like really. I had one of them had a 6-inch prop disintegrate in the middle of air. That's how strong it was. It's crazy. They have so much torque. Do you have a need for a second RF? Actually, I'm not even really using the hack RF that much. I haven't had time to use it. Email me if it's a good price or you want to give it to me. That'd be awesome. I'd take it. What chip are you using? Oh no, I'm not for what 64-bit. It's not me. It's not talking to me. Best props for a beginner. Well, listen. I am a big fan of the King Kong 5045 tri-blades, because they're cheap and I break a lot, and those are usually what I put on a quad when I first begin, like after I build it, and just to start tuning it and to get a hang of it. And then once I really want to fly, I stick the Dal prop 5046, I think, Cyclones. And what's so cool about those is when you crash, they don't break like the King Kongs. You can just bend them back and kind of get it in the perfect position. It'll have some, you know, oscillations, but you could still enjoy it, you know, especially if it's your last set. And that's what I usually tend to do. I would put that on, and you know, if it's last set and you have like 3 more batteries, just keep trying to bend it out. Just get as much as you can out of those props. That's what I do sometimes when I just want to go have fun with them. The DYS, I don't want to say that name. It just sounds like Sam Cock or something. But I've never tried them. I keep forgetting to get some. I need to get some to test them. 50/50C are the best. I have them. I've never used them though. I have a couple of them. How come chicks don't dig multi-rotor pilots more? For porn site. Oh man. Let's see. You are awesome. Thank you. Emax 5-inch. I haven't tested it. I'll try to get one. Best prop for beginner is Dal 5040. There is no best prop for beginner. Just to let you know. It's best prop that your pocket could afford to buy a bunch of. That's how it is. I don't think there's an, you know, it's you know, you get what you want, but most of them are going for the 5045s and up. Yes, Dal works wonders. The Dal is a very good prop. It's worth the extra $3 because it could last almost like 3 sets of a King Kong in a way. Yeah, I have a couple. I think I have maybe 7 or 8 left. What is your recording camera? I'm using the Samsung G4, G7. I actually forgot. My last video, I just used my phone. The Panasonic. Sorry, what is this? I forgot. Yeah, the Panasonic. Yeah, the Panasonic Lumix G4, G7. I forgot actually. But recently, I've just been craving to go back to record from my phone because it just has a bigger screen and it feels better. But I still use a different, separate microphone for audio. YouTube.com user Mr. You're like That's funny. Get FPV has HQ props on sale a lot. Yeah, I'll get FPV for the US. For Europe, that's not really very economical and logical. To be honest, the Diatone, believe this or not, the Diatone GTR 90 V2, I got it, and I never flown it, and I actually gave it away to a Patreon because he won the giveaway, and I've never flown it. I just took it out of the box and took a look at it. Never armed it once. So, belt grind motor, I'll pass. What kind of phone mesh? Samsung S6 Edge Plus. Yeah. DYS, destroy your shit. Got it. What's up, Jake? Is the Tico any 32 stack any good, or shall I get the ESC and a Matic? The Tico 32, what do you mean stack? The ESCs or the 4-in-1 ESC? They're separate. They're both very good. I'd recommend both of them. For your flight controller, it's up to you. Matic is good. Also, the what is it called? Say it with me. The Kakute V2 all-in-one flight control is also very good. Best FC for real ACC. Oh, that's very hard. That thing is tiny. Let's see. Why that's oh my goodness. Probably a Matic. Maybe. I don't know. Wait, I'm trying to think. Okay, listen to this. The best setup for the real ACC purple, what I would now go for, is that Matic PDB, okay, with the VTX built in, and the FR Sky F4 flight controller, not the all-in-one, the F4 flight controller with the receiver built in. So now you just have a 2-stack which has your VTX receiver, flight control, and that setup is amazing. That setup is very good. I was actually thinking of taking it out and putting it on a new frame, to be honest, because I really liked it. Have you tried F-Port? Nope, I have not. I just recently started flying again. The weather's been terrible. Any suggestion on a real nice 3-inch BNF or PNP? 3-inch bind and fly. I just got the DYS Shark, and that's not really for outdoors. You'll see the video soon. 4X Tico 32 versus the separate Tico 32 are a lot better because obviously they have more filtration on board. They can fit more filtration than the 4-in-1 ESC, but they're still both good. For 4-in-1 ESCs, the Tico is the best, and for normal ESCs, the Tico 32 single ESC is the best. So they win on both classes, really. But if you wanted to compare both of those, Tico 32 versus the Wrath 32 V2, are they the same? Now, what I've heard, I haven't picked up any Wrath, but the capacitor array, the alignment, the way it all adds up is possibly different, thus giving different results. But I could be totally wrong here. But this is what I've heard. So I'm not saying Tico 32, Wrath 32 because I heard that, and I just do not want to put them next to each other. I haven't tried the HJLRC, that one. So yeah. 1 second, guys. Alright, it's the wife. She's writing me. Alright, the Tico 32 looks just like the Bolt 32. A lot of things look alike. I've noticed that, you know. For example, Sunny Sky ESC, SpedX was doing it for them. And one time I wrote Sunny Sky. I was like, "Hey, are you getting them from SpedX?" Like, "Oh, how did you know? Who told you?" I said, "Nobody told me. They just look alike." So there's a lot of OEM going on, but some adds their own little flavor, you know. Some, like, for example, let's just say Sunny Sky went to SpedX and they say, "Hey, we want an ESC." But SpedX, for some reason, on their ESC model, they had no heatsink, let's just say. So Sunny Sky would say, "Can you add me a heatsink and blah, 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 and maybe an LED?" And that's why they kind of look similar, but they're not really clones. They're just OEM branded. Hi there, Tanmay. How are you? The Tico 32 4-in-1. Avoid the Typhoon V2. I don't know. I've never tried the Typhoon, but the first Typhoon I would avoid. Sorry about that, guys. Waiting for you on flight 1, bro. Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and you remember that the quad I was twitching like it was on crack the other day when we did the 97% of all fixes, whatever. I'm gonna listen to one of the comments who said I'm gonna flash Betaflight on it in these 2 days, and I'm gonna take it out with no modification, see how well it runs, because that could be just the best fix of all, to be honest. If it's really that good, Betaflight and what is it, the Kalman filter or something, and enable that. Get the HLRC. I will get the HLRC. Okay, no problem, buddy. Everyone's going to 6S from 4S or less amps on batteries. Isn't the watt the same, if not more? I don't know, because also, you know, 6S has more weight to it. I still haven't done that, but I don't know. Drone Mesh, can you recommend antennas for FPV goggles? Yes. I don't fly far, so I could recommend what I like to use. What I find, to be honest, one of the best antennas, and it's only $7, are the Foxeer mushroom ones. You know, the $7 ones with the plastic cap on top. Those are insanely good. You know, I've tried not many as other possibly people, but that one is just the best. That's what I get for myself. So they're just very good. I can fly very far and I can still have range. So I really like it. Do you have a QX7 in non-EU and do some latency testing and tell us? I think the only difference is on the channels, which is the frequency, and I don't think it has anything to do with latency. It's channel and power, if I believe. That's all it is. The difference between them, and that's why they can't bind to each other. For example, the US would bind, let's just say, channels 1 through 4, while EU is only allowed 2 to 4. You know, just this is an example. This is not exactly how it is, but this is how it would be. What frame would you recommend after using the Martian 2? Which Martian 2? I don't remember what's the Martian 2, to be honest. You mean what Martian 2? Oh, what frame would you recommend after using the Martian 2? The Frog Light. Definitely go for the Frog Light Beast. Frog Light is a very good one because it flies very beautiful stock Betaflight. That's why I would go there, and plus it's very strong, and the carbon fiber they use is very good carbon fiber. No problem, Mr. I love the RC engine also, so it's a very good ESC. Those are the two best Form 1 ESCs, Tico 32 and the RC engine. Pretty expensive, but they're very much worth it. Can you recommend Frog Lights? Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, I can't remember. I got it so long ago when I had, like, I think the black desk mat, and I was reviewing it, and the carbon fiber frame just completely kept ripping it, and I had to get like 5 of them. I had to keep replacing because it just looked stupid because it was just all ripped and everything. What RC do you use? Right now, I actually switched from the QX7 to the Horus X10. The Horus X10 I got for free from Banggood a while back to do the latency testing, and I just fell in love with it, and I'm just using that. Why is the Tico 32 cheaper than the engine? Don't know. It's just, you know, don't know. I would actually see, it should be the other way around, to be honest, because Tico 32 also supports telemetry. RC has a fat, nice heatsink on it, but the heatsink, the what is it? What is it called? Damn it. The cooling compound, I forgot what it's called. You know, the thing that you use to stick the heatsink to the MOSFETs. It's not all over the place, but it still dissipates heat pretty well, I believe. Futabo for the win. I've never used Futabo, so I can't really answer anything there. Mesh 2700 or 2306? What do you mean? 2700 kV or 2306 kV? Or are you talking about the size, Polly? Who won the first motor test, low kV? I'm actually redoing the testing. I think I have a bad load cell, and that some of the test results were not well. That's why I didn't finish it, and I'm coming back. I think I mentioned this in a previous video where I said I'm gonna actually redo the testing just to make sure. So I'm waiting for a couple new load cells to arrive so I could replace them and see if I do have an issue or everything was correct. If it's correct, I just continue based upon it. 2306 motor. Oh, okay, that now makes sense. 2306 or 2207. It depends on the motor, to be honest. Some 2207s you might feel them 10 times stronger than a 2306, to be honest. And I feel that 2306 pulls more amperage, but to be honest, I've been you know what I flew the other day? A Racerstar 2205 2600 kV motor. Do you know I was freaking surprised because actually the quad was pretty light, but it's insane. I'm gonna have that video coming up very soon. I promise you, you will not believe it's a Racerstar motor. It's the 2205 2600 kVA yellow one. It was just insane. I didn't expect that at all. It was pretty cool actually. So who here remembers the Earsheen Falcon? Do you guys remember the Earsheen Falcon? What are decent batteries for 2.8? No, Turn Energy graphenes avoid. I'm actually planning on making a new video. I got the new Infinity, they're not new, the Infinity 500 or 600 milliamp 3S, and those are the best micro batteries I've ever used in my entire life. And I will show you, when I make the video, I will show you how many batteries I've tried, and everything was just crap. And those are just insane. And I have a couple videos using those batteries coming up, and you will see the difference. Get the JST. I know most of everything is coming out Xt60, but get the JST ones, because sometimes, I don't know, maybe just it could be completely different inside. So I have the JST ones, the red with the red, you know, piece thingy. Drone review, man. I fly drones. Awesome. What kind of lipos do you use for high power motors? I use Infinity and the 70C, I think. Yeah, the normal older, the first, you know, Infinity graphenes. But I just picked up some I picked up the, what is it, I don't know how to say the name. It's the ACHECH or something like that. I picked some of those up, the 70C ones. They're pretty expensive, but they're pretty good so far. But I can't judge. I haven't taken it out much flying lately. Yeah, there we go. That's the one. DeForce said it. AC? That sounds really lame, actually. AC. 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 Why don't they just put A and a C? Air condition. How does Jump Mark II hold up in crashes? I haven't had much crashes, so I really can't answer that. But Jump RC has pretty good carbon and usually can last. I use Peachy. Can put more than 88 amps. Very good. I own a faceplate. Need to buy good ones, not the regular cheap foam. Is there any? I don't know actually. I have no idea. F4 flame with depending on your ESCs. F4 flame, we'll try to go with 1,000 if you can. And if you have separate ESCs, put like 330 UF microfarad on each ESC if you have a lot of problems. Do you review? Well, I asked for it. I wrote Banggood. I said, hey, can I have one to review? They said that they don't have any, so I don't know. But I will try to get one, and we'll do some. I don't even think it needs any mods. We'll just take a look at it. Thank you, drone review, man. I have, okay, so hold on. You guys are talking to yourself there. Can you recommend goggles for a beginner? Well, no, it's more like, what's your budget? And I'll tell you which one's the best with your budget. That's how it works. It has nothing to do with beginner. I hate that, beginner. It's all about your pocket. Now, there's a beginner motor, which means a cheap, good motor. Why? Because you're going to break it. There's a beginner frame. Why is it a beginner frame? Not because you can't fly. Well, yeah, it is because you can't fly. It's because you're going to crash and you're going to break it, and you want something cheap. I have 2 pair of viewers, 50 each. In flight or give RC? I have, you mean iFlight? I have better flight. I've had more enjoyable times with the Gib RC frames, I think. Yeah, I would say that. But, you know, that's just my opinion. It doesn't mean anything. iFlight has some nice design sometimes, but I really didn't put much time into iFlight products, so I cannot really say anything. The AOK flight, I have not tested those. I need to get some. A lot of people are asking for them. Cats or dogs? Fish. The XL5 looks so sick. Which one's the XL5? Do I have it? Let's check iFlight. I have the whole screen open where I'm not even doing anything. The whole point of this. What is it? iFlightRC.com or something? When you are smoking weed in the bathtub. Oh, that's funny. Let's see what they have. Camera gimbals, nope. FPV motors. They have a couple motors I got from them, but I never really reviewed because they were just not that great actually. So 8-inch frame, so we'll see 5 because you said XL5. Big dog or chill cat? Big dog. I hope you fly too, buddy. Yeah, the XL, I haven't even flown it. It's like the, oh yeah, the XL5 is my ESC testing quad. I love that quad. I think if it is it, wait, just wait a moment. I think the website just got stuck here. I hope they're watching. Maybe they didn't pay their internet bill. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man. They're on holiday, so is their website, as you can tell. Oh no, there we go. So the XL5. Okay, hold on, let's see. I've flown, ooh, look at that one. I've never seen this one, the ultralight. 30 bucks, that's a very good price. By the way, I got this one and it had a huge cut on top. And they were supposed to send me another one, but they never did, so I just never even bothered with it. The XL5, do I have this one? It looks very familiar. I think it's the one where everyone's telling me I put the top plate on backwards. Yeah, I do have this. Yes, I do. This is my ESC testing quad. It's very good, but there's one problem with it. It's a top mount battery frame, but the only problem is, you know, routing that Xt60 connector. Oh my god, that's such a pain. First I routed it in the back and it was the stupidest mistake I've ever made. And then, you know, you have to route it off from the sides here, like one of the standoffs with a zip tie, and after a while it'll start, you know, the zip tie will start cutting into the silicone wire basically. How do people get sponsored? You don't, you just keep, I just keep buying everything, and then sometimes people email you, hey, would you like to review this? Sure. And then you could also email people, you have nothing to lose. Yeah, this is a very good flyer, Killen. This is a very, very good flying frame. Very nice. That's why it's my ESC testing quad. I burnt 4 motors on it because I love it so much. Oh man. Mesh, are Heli S30 ESCs any good from? I don't know what the heck you're talking about, which ESCs. What are your favorite YouTube channels? There's this man called Aussie Man Reviews. This guy's hilarious. Let's see if we could find him. Let's see. YouTube. There's a couple good ones actually. This guy is very funny. He just reviews. Look, check this out. I don't know if you guys are gonna hear the audio. Hopefully, you guys can.
We have a SWAT team arriving on the scene.
He basically reviews like fails and videos. It's hilarious. Yeah, but that's one channel, and then yeah, we'll get into that later on. But everyone's busy talking here. Best deals. Let's see. What do we have? Let's see. Let's check this out. Fastshock Dominator V3 is cheap now. I've never used the V3. I've only used the HD3, and I can only recommend what I've used, which is the HD3. I don't know, you know, the Iomeways, I have them, and I have the Sky Zones. I would use the Sky Zones over the HD3s, but only if I fix the nose thing. But I don't have time to fix the nose thing, so I'm just using my Fastshock HD3s, but they're very reliable. Now, the Iomeways don't fit my face for crap. They're too big for my face, basically. The sides are just, like, lifted off my face, so I think UAV Futures has a wider face. That's why he likes those better than the Fat Sharks. But for me, the Fat Sharks are, like, the most perfect fit ever. And they were just the best for me. Selim Shakur, email me the channel. Sure, I'll watch it. No, I use the Eachine 06. The Eachine, very good. You know, when I first started, I was using. Wait. Does anyone remember the Eachine Falcon? Does anyone remember the Eachine Falcon? With the SPF 3 and does anyone remember? Oh my god, I missed that quadcopter so much. Fuck, man. I burnt 2 Bardwell OSD chips. Someone had same issue. Uh-oh. Bardwell. It's very bad. So I'm not gonna review it. This is Bardwell stuff. I don't touch Bardwell stuff. He'll poop on me. He's a lot bigger than me. Falcon 130. I have the Eachine Racer 250, and guess how? That was one of the first quads I've purchased, and I only flew for 1 minute, and I never flew it again. It's still in the box, and I'm planning. Yeah, I have the Falcon CC3D. Oh, you got the cheap one. I got the SPF3 at the time. It was a beast. And then when you put a 4S, you completely burn out the OSD. Does anyone remember that? Like, why is my screen black? Oh man, those were the days. The other day I found one of those, the Eachine Falcons props, and it just brought so many back memories. It was funny. I remember once I had it on horizon mode by accident, and I just wanted to show off how fast it goes. I pushed it forward and I just ran it to the ground. Oh man, it was so funny. My first one was this, what is it called? Cheerson. It didn't even fly. I thought I just didn't know how to fly, and then I ordered another one, and then I don't remember which one. It was kind of like those SEMA X5C ones. That one flew amazing. It was running on 1S brush. I still have 2 of them, and yeah, it was just awesome. Yeah, here too, Benny. I think we're close to each other if I remember correctly. Best goggles for around 170 bucks. Around 170 bucks. I don't know actually. You're like in a price range where you're almost gonna get something good, and then you could just might as well get some for $100. So I say just save up a little bit more. What props for a $180 build? I use the King Kong 5045 and the Dal prop 5046 Cyclop, whatever. Yeah, that one. Where in Europe do I live? I live in Europe. It's a secret. I'll do a face reveal when we hit 100,000, which we'll never hit 100,000. Teleporter V5. I've never used them, so I can't recommend those. If I was still in LA, I would have went and flown with you, Justin. But we won't go downtown, that's for sure. What's the story behind your channel's name? Okay, well, drone obviously is a drone. Mesh is mesh networking. So I was working on a little concept. It's a drone tracking system, which basically they're just modules, and once you boot them, they automatically connect to each other. But let's just say one module is about like 1 kilometer away from the other module. As long as there's modules in the middle, they could communicate through each other all the way to the last one. And I just never continued it, and that's where drone mesh came from. Maybe someday, but there's a lot of things coming out now. I will someday. I'd like to go. I have drone mesh's address. Were you one of the winners? I forgot. Did you win something? Oh man, that's funny. By the way, Mitch, I already know how you look. No, get the i6X. Get the FlySky i6X, because when you flash the i6, the normal i6 to run iBus, the PPM becomes very unusable, and it just causes issues. So just stick to the X, just pay the extra 2, 4, 5, 10 bucks, and it's a very good deal. It's a very good device. I have both. I have the 6 and the X, and I like using the X. In UK? Yeah, you're kind of close. Yeah. Yeah, you still remember, Benny? Your thoughts on collective pitch drones? No thoughts, I think. I don't know. If this has telemetry, no, I don't think it has telemetry. I don't know. I actually really don't know. It might have telemetry. Sup, Grump? We can get Betaflight configurator video. Yes, I'm gonna do. Remember the quad I was twitching the other day on my channel when I said the fix? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Betaflight on it and install and set up the filter. I'm gonna show the whole process, and I'm gonna take it out. But first we'll actually just basically power it on and see if it does that twitching, you know, like it's on crack. And then if it doesn't, then that's a very good first sign, and we take it out. Yay! Thank you, Grump. That's gonna buy me a coffee and a Monster for the next 2 days. We traded quad parts for Spectrum. Oh yeah, damn. Why did you change your name? I don't remember your name here. What's my fastest drone? It's my Frog with the F40s. It's my favorite, the ultimate build or whatever I call. No. Was it? Yeah, it was the ultimate, I think, freestyle build. That one I still take with me and I freaking love over anything else. Yeah, there we go. That's why you changed it. I knew it was Kyle. Which motors will be good enough to pull a full gear chameleon frame? Any motors, I guess. Like EMAX, you can. Depends on your budget, really. That's all it comes down to. That's very good. I've never used the Dark Max. Tell me how it goes. Yeah, this is cool because Betaflight can listen. Chain FPV said that he scrapped the build because of the Twitch issue, basically. So if the new Betaflight can actually bring life to those twitching, you know, on crack flight controllers, then that's going to be very good for us. It's very good. Then I'm going to test it here on the channel. Not tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I'll figure it out. EMAX 2306, not 7, 2400 kV. I love. It's noisy. You need good ESCs, but it's gonna be a monster. I love those motors. They're one of the most durable motors I've used. For me, people might hate this, but for me, I find DYS, you know, the top end. Good morning, Tim. I find the DYS motors are very weak. I've already broken 2. Not the cheap ones. I'm talking about the more expensive ones, like the DYS Mars and the DYS Storm, I think. Or Fire, I forgot. Thank you, Kyle. Or D4 FPV. Do4. By the way, the BBB frame has a review. Oh, that is awesome, Grump. That's gonna buy me a salad. I'm a vegetarian now. No, I'm just kidding. True, I've seen them break like glass. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but yeah, me too. Who saw the RC Sailors go live last night? People kept giving them 50. What? That's crazy. Hey Meshman, are you working more hours? Yeah, hell yeah, I've been working more hours. It's crazy because now I just wake up at 6 in the morning and 5 in the morning without an alarm and just quickly get up. I don't even make a coffee. I just buy my Monsters ahead of time and I just have it in the fridge. I take my Monster, get in the car, come to the shop, sit for like an hour just looking out of my head till I wake up, and then I just start doing what I do. Just start looking around like, what am I going to do today? Good morning. You're a turtle. Thank you. I have my own brand quadcopter. Maybe you'll review it. Yeah. But without the spam link, please. You could email me. I love Monster. Me too. I'll sell you EV100s cheap so you don't waste too much if you don't like them. You're kicking ass, bro. Keep them coming. Thank you, Plane. Let's see. I can't wait to show all my content. I've got such awesome place. That's awesome. Email me your channel because I'm not gonna be able to click it here. It's gonna be gone after the thingy. Turtle mode, or no, I've never used it. Never used it, so I don't know. I plan to, but first I'm still perfecting my cutting on 2mm boards. I'll have an update video. Right now what I'm doing is I'm about to send out the first batch next week. I was supposed to send it out last week, but what I want to do is I want to actually polish them and make them nice and glossy and add extra layer of laminate on it. I really want to put really nice effort into it and make a proper product, you know, because I'm not doing this as, you know, a business. I'm not trying to go into frames. What I'm trying to do is create something on the side that could just generate some revenue for the channel. just to keep it going, and I could enable me to get more things. So it's more of you're supporting the channel than it is me trying to sell you products. But you get something in return, obviously. And it flew like a beast, the drone mesh split scene. I don't even know how to make the review because people are just gonna say it's because it's yours. You say it's awesome, but yeah. So anyone in LA? Nope. Turtle mode is mandatory by now. Well, not really. I don't even have buzzers. I don't even make my ESCs buzz, to be honest. GoPro session has new $150 nice 1080. I haven't seen it. I actually need to get a new GoPro. Sometimes it's been acting a little bit weird. But what's so cool about GoPro is I got mine, I don't remember when, but I broke it 4 times, or no, 2 times, 2 times, broke it 2 times, and I wrote them, and I told them I got in a crash and it just doesn't work anymore. It was completely just busted. Like I ran into like the biggest pole ever, and they just replaced it for free. No, they replaced it. It's brand new. They just keep sending me new ones. They sent me 2 new ones after that. Or maybe refurbished, but they work. Let's see. Thank you, Chain. Everything is better than my Econ. Girlfriend will wake up, you can say. Danielle, drone mesh said to wake up. Any 5-inch for sale. What's your budget? I have a bunch of 5 inches I'd like to sell. He hasn't charged me yet. And so I hope it's a, oh, it is a beast frame. Many people will tell you here. I don't even have to tell you. You know, a lot of people will agree, and you won't, maybe like out of 10,000 people, like a 0.5% or 10 people would say it's not good, just because they want to say it's not good. But it's a very good one. If you guys want, I still have a couple frames left. Just email me. Patreons get it for $40, and just everyone else is $50. So yeah, I'm sending them next week. 40 for Patreons and 50 for just normal subscribers. I have to give back to my Patreons because they're just awesome. By the way, I thought you go to test out HD cams or not. I'm not really much of a camera tester, I think. You know, usually I get the camera, like, for example, I would get a FPV camera. I'm not the guy that's going to go tell you, oh, this one has better quality. I just take it apart and just see its latency. I don't know. It's just, it doesn't feel like it's my thing. Like me walking around, like, oh my god, look at this bug. It looks purple in this one. It looks red on that one. Wow. So, yeah, it's just not. The frames are 3-inch. Yeah, it's a 3-inch. I want the new Sparrow too. Sparrow? Do they have a new Sparrow? Is it a camera or the Jeb RC Sparrow quadcopter? I've been wanting to do more vlogs and more CNC stuff, but I just feel like it's, I don't know, it's gonna be, it feels weird to put it on this channel. I don't know why. I already actually started another channel. It has 1 subscriber. I haven't put any videos on it just yet. I wasn't going to tell anyone, and I'm still not going to tell anyone. And I want to see how if it'll grow, like, or like just organically. Like, I want to see how far I could take it. It's like a little project and a mission. I'm very curious how it would go, and if any of you would find it somehow. Are you gonna? I have it. Yes, I got it. Remember the mail time video? On that same day while I was recording, well, I finished recording, I was editing the video, I got another package with that in it, and I got more stuff too. So I didn't want to make 2, you know, after each other. It'd be kind of weird and stupid. What's your favorite boards? I actually have a lot. Now, everything has its own place. For example, let's see. A nice setup. Let's think of it setups, not boards. Telling people makes it not organic. Yeah. So yeah, favorite boards, it's all about the setup. Now, good boards, Skyzone all-in-one flight controller is a good board. Maytech F405 is a good board. Maytag F7, I haven't used it just yet. I have it still. I'm planning on doing. I got that Sphinx hexcopter frame from Banggood, and I'm going to be building it with the Maytag F7 since it has GPS and it has motor outputs for 6 motors or even 7 motors, I think. So it just makes my life a little bit easier, and that's what I'm planning on using that for. Yes, the Kakute is a very good board. The Kakute V2 all-in-one flight controllers, I'd highly recommend. What else do we have? Yeah, I do have it. The AKK, I have both of them. Maybe tomorrow I'll sit down and do it and probably upload like 2 videos in a day. VTX antenna recommendation. Now, Daniel, I could recommend what I use, but I don't fly far, so I have nothing to block my range at all. I just live like on a completely flat ground, maybe the flattest ground in all of Europe. And even though like what I find to be the best for me is the Fox Ear. Mushroom ones are like $7. They're very good. I really like those. Maytag quality is top notch. It is top freaking notch. Especially the original stuff, obviously. And they know what they're doing. How about a Micro Explorer? Can you mod it to use? What do you mean like a Micro Explorer? Oh, listen to this, guys. Before you guys write anything, check this out. Now, I don't know if this is going to be considered cloning or not, but I really want to do this. For example, we have the Frog frame, and we have the ZMR 250 frame, you know, the classic, and we have the Martian frame, which is the alien frame. I want to make miniature sized ones, you know, like even like the exact replica, but like on, you know, in a 90mm wheelbase one. How awesome would that be? But then I'm afraid people are gonna be like, oh, you're a fucking cloner, you have no original ideas. But I just want to make this little tiny one. Maybe I'll make like 1010 and then just some support the channel. But it would be so cool to see the old, you know, ZMR 250 and a little tiny, you know, little tiny quad running, I don't know, 1103 motors or something, or even smaller. I think that'd be pretty cool. And even, you know, I was even thinking of machining the aluminum to kind of like the Frog. But I just don't want I don't want to make problems. I don't want people to say anything, you know. You know how you got, most of you guys are. It's a fucking clone. It's a clone. It's a clone. Yeah, a chameleon I won't touch because I'm just gonna, you know, get destroyed. I mean, you know, Armaton's paying a lot of the big YouTubers right now, so it'll just backfire on me. So I kind of want to avoid that, to be honest, you know. So yeah, I'll pass. I don't want to put myself in a situation where a bigger YouTuber just comes and shits on me. So I just want to be in my own little corner. For some reason, everyone ignores me. I don't know why. I think they hate me. Everyone can suck my dick. That's what he said. Oh, man. No, you're not late. Well, yeah, kind of. I'm about to leave in a little bit. Raise the voltage warnings in Betaflight. I wanted to get that, what is it called? The Tech 900 wing or something. I was eyeballing it for the longest time, but then winter came and I never really seen it. You're a pretty big YouTuber. Oh no, I'm a small little tiny fish compared to the others. Screw him, we like it. Thank you, guys. Thanks, that means a lot, actually. Where can I check out your frames? I don't have a place just yet, but I will let you guys know once I have everything prepared. I have 120mm carbon plates for you to test with. Yeah, sure. Oh, aeronaut. Awesome. That'd be super awesome. Aeronaut FPV has those crazy sick super light feather light frames. You should highly recommend. I highly recommend. They give me a couple frames at a time, and I still haven't flown it, but they're super light and very good price, to be honest. And especially for Europe, because they're in Europe, so we don't have to pay customs on that. So that's a huge plus. Hey, what's with your other channel? It's a secret. It only has 1 subscriber, and I didn't want to tell that person, but I had to tell that person. Thank you, Aeronaut. Do I have to do anything to run? No, just make sure you read the specs if it can what is it? if your quad could run 5S. If your quad can run a 5S LiPo, then you should handle an HV. If it's a 4S maximum, then you gotta be a little bit careful. When can you do a review on the Maytech? I did that, didn't I? I remember I did it. Like, not a review, I think, but just like, what is it? Just an overview, I think. Will you be going to any events this summer? No. No, I'm a loner. Yeah, it sucks to be in Europe. I'm probably going to Psy like 60 euros in taxes for build them. Yeah, it's insane. Besides Banggood, where else do you suggest my supplies? Banggood, and Banggood. It's the cheapest here in Europe. I mean, way cheaper. You know, especially when your package goes through customs, you just want to throw a party because you just got it for like China price, which is awesome. Yeah, in like 7 minutes I have to go. I have to leave the shop. But if you guys really like this, I haven't done this in so long. If you guys really, I didn't expect. I thought we have like maybe 5 people with me right now because it was maybe on such a short notice. And yeah, but we should definitely do this more. It's awesome actually. Yeah, I'm glad. 5 o'clock my time, which is in 6 more minutes. I kind of gotta go, but I'll send a message right now. Just double check if I can stay a little bit longer, and then I'll chill with you guys a little bit longer. I could do it every morning when I come, but I'll probably be just absolutely zombie mode. And yeah, if you guys want, we can do that. But it depends on everyone's time, really, also. All right, so let's see. I've Racerstar AO per your review. 3rd time I plugged it in. That's not good. Yeah, it's repairable. It's repairable, but you need go. You know where you should go? Take it plain crazy. Take it to a phone repair shop, and he'll fix it for you. He probably won't charge you anything. Maybe like $5. It depends on what country you're in. Some countries even like less than. I'm pretty sure less than $10. He's from Russia. No, I'm not from Russia. I don't know if we could handle you every morning. The Ipica V. No, I haven't tried it. Do I recommend it? I don't know. I won't say anything. Where in Europe are you roughly? Somewhere in the middle right, maybe. Maybe. You're hungry? How's the range on the QX7? Pretty good. I mean, I don't fly far, so I really can't answer that. Hey DM, just found out about your Q&A. Sorry I missed most of it, but I'm here now. Oh, Frank, I'm about to leave right now. I have like 4 minutes and I'm heading out. Soviet Russia. Near Poland. Enough questions about where I'm from. Eventually, I'll let you guys know everything. Any advice on how to fly FPV faster? Just tilt your camera. You be flying, because if you don't punch throttle, you're just gonna fall to the ground. Dark Knight transmitter. What Dark Knight transmitter? Email me, Prophet. What Dark Knight transmitter? I've never heard of it. Were you able to get UAV or JV? No, I haven't. That was my wish, you know. I don't think I'll talk to UAV maybe. You know, actually the other day I checked. UAV Futures is one of my Patreons. I never even knew. That's very kind of him. That's very nice of him, and I should do that also. I'm ashamed of myself, to be honest, that I didn't notice. It's right there in the description. mesh.drone@gmail.com. Anyone could email me. Any 3-inch recommendation? I don't know. People are saying the HLRC is good. I've never tested it, so I can't really say, but a lot of people say it's good, so it could be good. Grump, thank you for that $10. I'm about to go buy a monster on my way home with that. Yeah, I do answer. Whenever I can, I open the emails. Sometimes, you know what the problem is why I don't answer people? I open the email and maybe I get a phone call or someone calls me, or I get sidetracked something else, and when I come back, I have a ton more emails, and I start replying to those, and that's what happens. Even comments, like I'd open the comment and then, you know, it's gone, and I don't know where it was, and I was yeah. So I do apologize, and if I don't reply, just email me a couple times. It doesn't bother me. It's just that I missed it or just misplaced it. So I try to reply to everyone. I really do. I'll review the HLRC XJB145 for you. I reviewed the DY Shark, by the way, today. Well, I didn't review it. I flew it. Well, that is basically a review. I tested it. That's the word. It was not good outside. I can just leave it at that. It's not fast. There was a lot. Which was pretty windy, and you'll see the wind made me hit the pole, and then it just started oscillating after it. It was terrible. It's good indoors, but it's pretty big for indoors, kinda. But it has good flight time. But you know, this is kind of the thing you would take to the park, which looks like a toy and kind of get away with flying. So it's pretty cool. FPV Egg Pro frame is sick. I haven't even seen that one. Thank you, Justin. We have 2 more minutes. It's the best, man. Whoa, Joshua Bardwell's here. That's crazy. What's up, Josh? I'm fake. Oh man. Would you recommend the Puda Chameleon over Is It Trash? I don't know. I've never. The Puda Chameleon. The aluminum is very weak. It's very fragile, and if you really strip it, the whole top plate will just not even stick to it. I mean, it's nice, but I don't know. Was Joshua Bardwell? People are saying there's an OSD problem. But yeah, that's yeah. It's kind of like awkward silence now. Oh. I've never tried the DYS. I should get some and try them, and we have to. That Joshua indeed is fake. Cake news. The Emax. Listen, the Emax 2205S 2300 kV. I've actually never used the 2600 kV, but the 2300 kV was always my favorite, and it's on my ESC testing quad, and it is the motor that is the benchmark for all noise testing that I have not changed. I was thinking of stepping it up to 2306 size motors, but then it kind of throws the complete history and balance of ESCs off that we've tested. And that's why I stuck with the 2205, because it's pretty noisy, it's pretty powerful, it's a very good motor, and it's very durable in my opinion. However, some people complained of slipping magnets, but that could have been. Now, listen, now since we have more knowledge and I have more knowledge, what I think that was going on to the slipping magnets, I could be completely wrong here. Back then, they were pretty noisy and there wasn't very good ESCs, and they were probably heating up from high D, thus melting whatever's holding the magnet in place, giving you a slipped magnet. So that's what I think, and I could be completely wrong. But to be honest, they're one of my favorite 2205 class motors out there, as the Emax. What are very good cheap motors? Well, Joshua Bardwell will deny this, or he will not like this, but I still believe the Racerstar 2306 2400 kV motors are very good cheap motors, like very good cheap motors for the price you're paying. Because if you're new also, you're going to crash and you're going to break them. And take this into consideration. A Racerstar 2306 motor to replace is cheaper than your VTX's antenna, as long as you're not using one of those dipolar antennas. So, yeah. Yeah, I could, if you guys like this, I could definitely do more. I can definitely do more. I have no problem. it'll be very fun. It was very awesome, actually. I really enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. All right, guys. Well, I have to head out, and maybe I don't know. After tomorrow, I'll probably do another one if you guys really want. They usually do that, Frank, and hopefully Joshua Bartow's listening. They always not invite me. The other day they invited people with other people, and they never invite me. I don't know why they hate me. Joshua, why do you guys hate me? I know you're here. Oh man. He's disappeared now. He has better things to do. See, this is what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out, and I will see you next time. See you guys. Take care. One last question. Hit me with the last question before I go. You guys are welcome. You guys are awesome. See you guys. Oh my goodness. You guys are crazy.